All right, y'all been asking for it, and today I am delivering. We are doing a full vlog tour of North Overland Park. So this is going to be a multiple part series because Overland Park is massive. It is the second largest city in the state of Kansas and the second largest city in Kansas City as well. So there's no way I could cover this in one video. So right now we're in Thompson Park. This is going to be on the northern end of Overland Park, and this is where I wanted to start because right now we're in the historic district. So you can see this is a beautiful park behind me. You have a pavilion over here, playground over here. I actually got in trouble for flying my drone over here. So apparently you're not supposed to fly drones in parks in Overland Park. So just a little fact. This is a great example of what you're gonna get in this area. You know I love the mature trees. You know I love historic homes. And that's why I wanted to start in Old Town Overland Park. The other thing I really love is walkability. And this is gonna be the most walkable area in Overland Park, in my opinion. Now, you are going to have a lot of walkable areas here in Overland Park. Again, it's so massive, and we're gonna break it down phase by phase, starting north and moving south as we make our way along here. So as you look around, you can see behind me, there's some homes over here and communities. And then you have your playground here at Thompson Park. You have an apartment complex over here. And then just past this historic stone building, that's gonna be your Old Town Overland Park. Now, I just grabbed lunch at this spot called Humma Pita. It is amazing. I had a Euro salad. It was so good. One thing you need to know about this portion of Overland Park is most of these houses are gonna be, you know, built in the 60s and 70s. So you're gonna get a lot of older homes, you know, some smaller square footage, smaller lots, but you're gonna get more walkability. And then you're gonna be in the Shawnee Mission School District on this part of Overland Park as well. So let's get after it. So here we are in town center of historic Old Town Overland Park. Back here is where you're gonna have your farmers market, which was voted the #1 farmers market in America. I've never been to it. So I don't know how it could top City Market, but apparently this is the #1 in America, y'all, right here in Old Overland Park. The hours and schedule are as follows. I'm reading this right off the sign over here. It looks like the first farmers market is going to take place on April 15th, which runs Saturdays, April 15th through September 30th, 7:30 a.m. to 1 p.m. And then on Wednesdays, June 7th through September 6th, 7:30 to 1 p.m., they have a holiday market as well. So you're gonna have your farmers market right here in Old Town Overland Park. Again, a super walkable area. Back here, you have the other place, which is one of the iconic bars and pubs. Their pizza is amazing here in Kansas City. And then just right across the street, we have the Peanut, which they have the best wings in Kansas City. A lot of boutique shops, restaurants. This is what you're gonna get right here in Old Town Overland Park. It's one of my favorite areas in Overland Park because it's super walkable. You have historic homes and you have a lot of local businesses. Another thing you're gonna get in this part of Overland Park is more affordability. Because the houses are smaller in this part of Overland Park, you're gonna find houses in the $200,000, $300,000, $400,000 range. Now, what that's gonna get you is either a ranch, a split level, you know, maybe 1,500 square feet, 2-3 bedrooms and a bathroom. This is what it's like to live here in the historic district in Overland Park. It's a great spot to be. This was a spot I just got lunch. It was phenomenal. 5 stars. Go check them out. Let's go ahead and pop open the map so I can show you just which part of Overland Park we're in, because again, it's massive. 200,000 people live in Overland Park and call Overland Park their home. It has 3 different school districts, so it's very important that you have some context in relation to what we're talking about and what I'm going to be showing you. So let's open the map. Okay, so we're gonna open the map. I'm gonna show you the area that we're in Overland Park because it is absolutely massive. But before we do that, my name's Kyle. I'm a licensed real estate agent here in Kansas City. I'm licensed both on the Missouri and the Kansas side. So if you're considering relocating to, buying or selling a home in Kansas City, shoot us a call, pause the video if you have to, write down our information, call, text, email, day or night. The only thing that we love more than living in Kansas City is helping people relocate here. And if you want to know everything there is to know about what it's like to eat, sleep, live, and play in Kansas City, hit that subscribe button, tap the notification bell to make sure you're notified every time we release a new video. Also hit the thumbs up button. It does help with how YouTube ranks our videos. So let's jump into the map. All right, so we have our map of Overland Park up right here. And again, you can see just how massive this thing is. It's actually around 75 square miles. It's a massive city, 200,000 people, the second biggest city in the state of Kansas, as well as the Kansas City Metro, only behind Kansas City, Missouri. What we're focused on today is this northern section, and that's still a huge chunk. So what I'm going to attempt to do is break this up into 3 sections. This northern section being the first, the center section being the second part, and then lastly, we're going to end here in South Overland Park. We got a little snowman here. We're going to take a look and zoom in on this area that we're focused on and show you where downtown is, proximity to everything else, and then a few other items before we get back to the vlog. If we scroll in, this is actually where we are at currently in Old Town Overland Park. This is where you'll find the historic district, and then all around here you can see their neighborhoods. So right behind Thompson Park, you're going to find single family homes. So this is the park that we're in, and here are some bungalow style 4 square homes right through here. So you're going to get the oldest homes right around Old Town Overland Park. Now, Metcalf is really the main artery. It is this massive street, runs all the way through Overland Park, and then you can merge into 69 here to get south. There's Prairie Fire. But up here on the northernmost section of Overland Park, you're going to be sandwiched in between Mission and Merriam. So Merriam and Mission are 2 smaller suburbs, and then just on the other side of those is going to be Roland Park and Shawnee. So you have a lot of different suburbs mixed into this one northern area, but this is also where you're going to find downtown Mission, which is very similar to downtown Overland Park. You also have a Target, a Chick-fil-A over here in this Shawnee Mission Parkway in Metcalf region. Now you will find, smaller homes up here as well, because this is kind of just branching out of the country club district where we've done a lot of videos so far. So again, you can see split level homes, ranch style homes here in this portion of Overland Park as well. You're also going to have Antioch Park up here, which is a beautiful park, and then easy access to 35. IKEA is right here as well. I remodeled my kitchen last winter with IKEA cabinets and countertops, so I've spent a lot of time there, and it's important to know where the IKEA is in a metro area. As we go even further south, you're going to find 2 other major shopping areas here at 103rd and 95th in Metcalf. So over here, you're going to have Jack Stack Barbecue, more restaurants and shops. You're going to have your Lowe's and Home Depot here as well. And then if we go west on 95th Street, that's going to take you out to Lenexa and Oak Park Mall. So this is one of the, biggest shopping malls, indoor shopping malls in the Kansas City area. You have Westridge Middle School just across the street. So you're going to have 3 Shawnee Mission High Schools in Overland Park as well. The first of which is going to be down here south, Shawnee Mission South High School. Again, these are all top rated schools. Shawnee Mission School District is rated in the top 10 school districts in the state of Kansas. Not trying to steer anybody. You're going to have the Knoll Hills neighborhood and some older, bigger homes on this side of Overland Park. So really, as you get further south and further east over here into Leawood, the homes get more expensive and a little bit bigger. So you will find you'll still find some smaller homes over here as well. But as you go down 103rd and get into, Old Leawood, Mission Road, you're going to find some bigger homes out here as well. Now, this part of Overland Park, the price range for homes is going to be, anywhere from $200,000 up to $1 million, but a lot of homes under the $500,000 price range. So, consider your budget when you're thinking about moving to Overland Park. The further south you go, the bigger the homes are, the newer the homes are. And so you're going to have a higher price point naturally in those areas. Shawnee Mission West is going to be, right here in the middle, close to Old Town Overland Park. So Shawnee Mission West is going to be your high school over in this area. And then further north up here by this other shopping district, you're going to have Shawnee Mission North High School. So those are the three main high schools in this part of Overland Park. What I'm going to do now, I'm going to take you to the Johnson County Art and Heritage Center and show you what this new facility is. It used to be an ice skating rink. So back in the day when I lived in this part of Overland Park, it was called King Louie. Now it's this facility that is a mixed use space for all of the residents in Johnson County to enjoy. So let's go check it out. We're here at the Johnson County Arts and Heritage Center, which is right at 87th and Metcalf. So Metcalf is going to be like the main artery that goes from the northernmost point all the way out south Overland Park. Metcalf is it. And there's a ton of development and businesses right around here. There are some houses for sale in this area, from the $300,000 to $500,000 range. But I want to take you in here, and I'm actually going to have Lindsay explain to you what this is. But before we do, I'm super excited about this. Check this out. Oh, first signs of spring, baby. Look, we got flowers coming up here. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited. It's 60 degrees right now. I'm wearing a hoodie because it's still a little chilly, but it's going to be in the 70s this week. Whew, you can feel it in the air. Let's go check out the Johnson County Arts and Heritage Center and see what that's all about. Okay, so we're at the Johnson County Arts and Heritage Center, and this is Lindsay. Yep. And she's going to do a way better job of explaining what exactly this place is.
So this is the Johnson County Arts and Heritage Center, like you said. It is home to our indoor theater in the park stage. They do their spring and fall shows here. We also have a great rental space that's available for community events or birthday parties, wedding receptions, quinceañeras, you name it, we've had it here. We also have a space where kids and adults of all ages can take dance classes and art classes, all sorts of fine arts, pottery, you name it. And opening this summer, we'll have a maker space where we'll also have classes available. And then we have the Johnson County Museum, which tells the story of Johnson County from westward expansion all the way through to modern times. And it's home to the 1954 all-electric house, which was a model home built by KP&L in 1954 to showcase the home of the future and what electricity could do for your house. We also have a temporary exhibit gallery where we'll have a exhibit about trains opening in May and about how trains shaped Johnson County to be what it is today. So cool. It's just really a great place where people can come and hang out. We've got lots of seating, we've got free Wi-Fi, and it's a great place for the community to gather and learn a little bit about the history of Johnson County and enjoy some culture.
Awesome. Cool. Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
I really appreciate it, Lindsay. All right. So as for our first home tour, we're going to walk through this model in the Johnson County Arts and Heritage Center. Let's go check it out. So I'm a fan of historic homes. I love the pink countertops in here. Oh my gosh, they're so great. You got to see this kitchen. And I used to have a fridge like this. I love these refrigerators. I couldn't fit all the food that my boys eat in that refrigerator now, but I love what they're doing here. I mean, this is straight out the 1950s. You have the green tile in the bathroom. just another great reason to live in Overland Park, Kansas. Huge shout out to the folks over here at the Johnson County Arts and Heritage Center. Lindsay, you're awesome. I appreciate you so much. What we're gonna do is, you can see there's some single family homes right over this fence line. So while I'm driving through the neighborhoods to kind of show you some of these properties, we're gonna pop open the map on Zillow and I'm gonna show you what you can get at different price points right here in North Overland Park. All right, so here is Zillow. I'm gonna show you a few that are on the market currently. And as you can see, I mean, there's just not a lot of inventory here in North Overland Park. It looks like there are 84 results in all of Overland Park active on the market right now, which is absolutely insane. It really paints a great picture of the lack of inventory that we have here in Kansas City. Now, it is the end of March and we should see that inventory increase, especially as interest rates fall. And we're going to start in the southern part of Overland Park here. This one for $320 is available over by Oak Park Mall. So this is going to be on the west side of Northern Overland Park. And you can see, I mean, this is a great home. It has a 2-car garage. Looks like updated kitchen and all one level. So this is a great place, great neighborhood. You can see all of these huge trees. This is one thing you're going to get in Old Overland Park. This is over by the Johnson County Arts and Heritage Center. So this is a little dated, but you're going to get a little more square footage as well. So 3-bed, 3-bath, 2,100 square feet. Love those vaulted ceilings there in the living room. 2-car garage, amazing landscaping in the backyard. And then this one over on the east side, closer to Leawood, this is what a lot of the Leawood homes look like actually, is, these bigger ranches. You have 2,600 square feet, 4-bed, 3-bath. It looks like this has been updated as well. The kitchen, massive island here, $650,000 price range. But again, you are going to be over here on the furthest eastern side of this part of North Overland Park, because Mission Road is right here, and most of Mission Road is what divides Leawood and Overland Park, and then you have Prairie Village up here to the north. Now, as for some sold homes, because I did want to show you some up here in the northern part of Overland Park, this one is 3-bed, 1-bath, 912 square feet. So again, the further north, the smaller square footage, and it looks like this one needed some work done to it, probably investment property that was sold. It looks like it was on the market at $190. Not sure what it closed at, but under $200,000 in Overland Park. That's a dang good price point. And then down here we have another 3-bed, 3-bath. This is in the historic downtown area of Overland Park. So again, you're going to get an older home. This one was built in 1948, so 70 years old, and it was on the market for $300 back in September. But on the market for $300, Zestimate is saying $378. Zillow is definitely not the most accurate with their estimates, but $400,000 range in this area here. And then there's a property down here in the Knoll Hills neighborhood that was listed for over $1 million, but this thing is gorgeous. I mean, I absolutely love the built-ins in this office. I couldn't imagine doing my YouTube videos in here. Geez Louise, I would love it. But yeah, great property, huge lot, big backyard. Again, on the market back in December at just over $1 million. So that should hopefully give you an idea of what's available currently in Overland Park and what different price points will get you into certain parts of Northern Overland Park. This spot that we're in right now is pretty special to me. So we're just south of 87th Street and just east of I-35. Right behind me, we have the Sapling Grove Park, which there are a lot nicer facilities here than when I lived here from 4th to 6th grade. So this street behind me was about a block from where I lived. You have Comanche Elementary School right over here. So 5th, 6th grade, that's when I started riding my bike. That's when I had more freedom. And, I was exploring this area. There are all these walking trails through here. So if you look over here, You can see there's a new facility, a pavilion over here, but all of this wooded area, there's a stream that goes through it, and there are all these different walking trails. So a great spot to grow up and come and access this park. We did, you know, some pretty fun things here when I was younger. And then just on the other side of the neighborhood, you're gonna find Shawnee Mission West. So, you know, the houses in this area, there are none on the market currently, so I can't take you and show you an actual property in this neighborhood, but the price range is going to be from 2 to 400 really. For that price point, you're going to get, you know, 3 to 4 bedrooms, 2, 3 baths, you know, anywhere from 1 to 2,000 square feet ish. But again, great neighborhood, lots of good public schools, amenities like this park here, and you're also close to Oak Park Mall and the old downtown area just within 5 minutes of this location. So we're right at the entrance to these walking trails. I just had a great conversation with Linda behind me. She lives in some townhomes just up the hill here. So there are some multifamily units kind of, you know, sprinkled in here. There are actually a lot of duplexes. So when I lived here, I lived in a duplex, you know, just about 2 blocks from this park here. But this creek, I spent a lot of time playing in this creek. I did love my time here in this neighborhood, and as you can see, you have these massive trees. You can hear the kids at recess over here at Comanche Elementary School. Just another great reason to live in Overland Park. My family and I, we actually live just across state line in the Brookside neighborhood, but I grew up in Overland Park. I know this area well, and my wife and I are both licensed real estate agents. So this is why people reach out to us, because they want to know these neighborhoods, and this is exactly what we're trying to do with this channel. Go ahead and drop a comment below. Did you enjoy this tour? Are there certain aspects of Overland Park as we progress further into these 2 other parts of the Overland Park series? Are there specific neighborhoods, master plan communities that you want to see? Are there different business districts, more shopping, more houses? Let us know in the comments below, and we would love to collect that footage for you to showcase it in the way that you want to see it. In the meantime, if you're considering relocating to Overland Park or any of the surrounding areas within the Kansas City Metro, shoot us a call, text, email, day or night. We would love to set up a one-on-one private consultation with you and walk through the areas that you want to see. So before we shoot the video, if you want to see an area, you got to book that one-on-one Zoom call with us so we can get an idea of what you're looking for, and we would love to help you make that smooth move here to Kansas City. Be sure to hit that notification bell so you're notified when part 2 of Overland Park drops here in the coming weeks. We hope you enjoyed this vlog tour of Northern Overland Park. Again, it's such a massive community. That's why we're doing it in several different sections. So thank you so much for watching this video. Until next time.